Good morning, it's Friday the 20th of October. I'm Sam Kanan, a market analyst at Bell Direct. Wall Street has closed lower on Thursday as the 10-year treasury yield nears 5%. The Dow Jones lowered 0.75%, the S&P 500 fell 0.85%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq ended Thursday nearly 1% lower. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell described US inflation as too high and would likely require lower economic growth. As a result, investors have taken away that it is likely that the Fed would maintain interest rates at its next policy meeting. The US 10-year Treasury yield reached a peak of 4.996%, closing in on a 5% mark that hasn't been hit since 2007. Over in Europe, markets closed lower for a third consecutive day as investors react to the Hamas-Israel war, earnings and economic data. The Stoxx 600 ended Thursday down 1.16%, its lowest close since March 15. Germany's Dax and the French CAC closed 0.33% and 0.64% lower respectively, whilst over in the UK, the FTSE 100 ended the day 1.17% lower. Locally yesterday, the ASX 200 ended the day down 1.36%, with all sectors finishing lower. This was led by the information technology and consumer staples sector, which saw a 1.84% and 1.63% close in the red. As for what to watch locally today, the Australian share market is set to open lower, with a SPI future suggesting a fall of 0.64% at the open this morning. In terms of economic data, the Australian jobless rate was released yesterday, which saw it fall to 3.6%, a sign showing that the labour market remains tight. On the commodities front this morning, oil is up 2.23% to $90.30 a barrel as concerns in the Middle East ramp up supply issues to major distributors. Gold is up 1.37% to $1,974 an ounce as the escalation in the Middle Eastern war increases the demand for the precious metal as a safe haven asset. And iron ore is down 2.05% to $119.50 a tonne, despite Rio Tinto signalling that it will attempt to increase iron ore mining to satisfy the demand growth in China. And now to end some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter maintains a buy rating on Telix Pharmaceuticals and has maintained its price target of $14 with a current share price of $9.20. The buy rating is maintained as revenues are ahead of the forecast and reported revenues in the third quarter represent an 11% sequential quarter increase. And Trading Central has identified a bullish signal on Evolution Mining, indicating that the stock price may rise from the close of $3.60 to the range of $4.10 to $4.20 over a pattern formed in 5 days according to the standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all for this morning. We hope you have a great day and as always, happy trading.